Have you ever visited Scotland or wanted to? Well, my grandma, Yvonne Hannes, is an immigrant from Scotland. She was born in Glasgow, Scotland on August 23, 1950, to Renate Frew and Walter Frew. Yvonne, her three sisters, parents, and great-grandmother all lived in one apartment. Despite all living in such a small space, Yvonne truly enjoyed it and has had happy memories of her upbringing. Yvonne and her sisters often played outside on the street and in the small park across the street. She happily told me about how her sisters would string from the apple tree and play tennis in the yard. Yvonne has shared how she loved to eat her grandmother's really good dishes, as well as her cake. When Yvonne turned 16, she decided that she wanted to immigrate. She already knew that she wanted to leave Scotland at a young age and was excited to live somewhere else. At the age of 17, she was denied entry into America because she was too young. Over the next 2 years, Yvonne waited patiently to be able to leave Scotland for her next adventure. At the age of 19, Yvonne was able to go to the United States. Yvonne went because she knew there were better opportunities in the U.S. and she'd have a better future there than staying back home in Glasgow. Finally, Yvonne made her way to New York, then transferred in Chicago, and lastly made her way to her final destination, Los Angeles. In her words, she said, "It was different from what she knew from Glasgow. She was not used to things it did in America, the accents, the weather, and many daily activities. One of the biggest struggles she had at first was that she was not accustomed to the money. She didn't know what the money could buy." During her first month in Los Angeles, Yvonne lived with her older half-sister Eve. She found a lot of things that were strange to her, like a dishwasher, cars, television, etc. Some things were exciting and some were scary. She got more comfortable with the changes over time. Over time, Yvonne became more and more comfortable with her surroundings, getting her own apartment and job, and made many new friends. A few years after her arrival to the United States, she met and married Ron Hannes, my grandfather. They got married in Los Angeles and moved to Ecuador. Once again, Yvonne emigrated to another country for a new beginning, this time not alone. Living in Ecuador was a major change from what she had experienced on her first adventure, from the language to the food and many things in between. After 25 years of living in Ecuador, she moved back to America. This time, she went to Florida. Today, Yvonne can look back on her life and has said she worked very hard for what she wanted. She remembered going to night school, working during the day, figuring out how to live her new life, which is quite different from her start in Scotland. Over the years, she's made good friends and has met incredible opportunities. She can say that she has no regrets. My grandmother says that if you want something badly enough, you should go for it. These are very powerful and meaning to me.